Dink, 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 dink. Okay. All right. Actually, afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. Buenos dias. So today I'm going down 24 hour, but we'll kind of go by the neighborhood for Leander. So yesterday's experience with the school zone was there's the primary school zone sign going northbound on Baghdad. There's a primary school zone sign with the flashing lights, or the lights set up to flash. But then there was a second sign that said something about school zone limit. And FST read that and took it as it's a school zone. So I'd like to go get a picture of that.
Now turn right onto American Drive.
Because I feel like I'm missing something here. Something in translation. Or something's missing in translation. I mean, I don't know why you'd have two signs telling you there's a school zone. So I think the second one is, I don't know.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
So I'd like to get a picture of that before I further work on putting up that video. Coming southbound on Baghdad, there was one beginning and one end. That all seemed to work correctly. Oh, I guess I really need to take that little video clip where that lady was pulling out into the street, just asking to get hit. I don't think that was her purpose. I don't know if it's something like, you can make something up, right? Like, she looked at my car like, oh, look at that pretty Tesla, and forgot to look the other way. And she's crossing that street. So, I mean, or the other possibility, of course, is she was checking to make sure she would be able to make it into a lane on my side of the street. There's two lanes. And forgot to check for the traffic to her left. Either way. As I usually say, it's an advertisement for why you want FSD. And there's a guy, I forgot his name. There's a deer crossing the street. Of course, we're slowing down. Anyway, he's a famous car reviewer, if you want to call it that. And he was saying something, although I was watching somebody else's clip from it, where he's basically saying something like he would buy a Tesla with FSD for his mom. That way, when his mom's having a not so great day, she can still get somewhere just by using FSD. And I know I hear some of you, oh yeah, it doesn't work. I use it almost every day. Well, what about those days you don't use it? Well, I didn't leave the house. Okay. So, I don't know. Kamesa? Is that his name? Jason? Something like that. And sorry, I don't mean to mess up your name. I'm just, I mean, occasionally he'll do stuff and I'm like, oh, I want to watch that. But I, in general, don't follow him. Okay, anyway. Peace and harmony. So, the real point of what I'm saying is, it's like 10 seconds, not even that much, like 5 seconds. And add the commentary like, here's why you want FSD. Or here's why FSD will take over eventually. Right? I don't know if Blue Cruise and Super Cruise have that kind of capability to, while you're parked, press the button and start. Yeah, it looks kind of iffy. Oh, and she's really cranking her head over to see. Yeah, it's a hard stop sign to look behind you from, or hard to look to the left because it's practically right behind you. I wonder who came up with the idea how to do that. But anyway, peace and harmony. So I did put up a video today. So yesterday I brought a laptop with me. I'm just faking it. I'm not really using the laptop. I just have it open, which I don't think the camera can see whether I'm doing anything or not. Although you can probably see if I'm moving my hands around the keyboard. Okay, and I didn't keep looking at the screen. I would look up every once in a while. Anyway, I posted a video about that today. So for 1 minute and 50 seconds, I had the laptop down on my lap, sort of. Well, I mean, the screen was up here on the steering wheel. And I did see in the video that at one point it did pop up a message saying, pay attention.
Now turn left onto Lomans Ford Road.
So that's why I'm saying I did look up every once in a while. I didn't stay heads down. I can't do that. I'm physically able to, but I'm very uncomfortable with the idea of doing that. Okay? So anyway, and for those of you wondering, no, I don't recommend you do this whatsoever. It was just a question of curiosity. I mean, do I do road trips where I'm driving for like 12 hours? Yes. But I can't see why anybody would. I'm saying that wrong. I can't see a good reason for doing that as long as we're not FSD unsupervised or self-driving unsupervised. Okay? Actually, Dirty Tesla also, he had a video up, I guess it was today. It just came out. And he was talking about how he thinks it's just absolutely wrong, and I agree with him. I get it. You want to do work while you're being driven. Get a Tesla Robotaxi or Waymo or something. That way you sit in the back seat. You're disconnected. Okay. He did make the point that, and I've seen pictures, I've seen videos. I mean, I couldn't believe it. At first, with autopilot, they didn't have any nag. They added a nag because people were not treating it correctly. Okay, but I seen the picture. Like I saw one picture where there's a girl who's somehow faked it, and she's looks like she's asleep while the car's driving. And I heard about the people who had some kind of device to their steering wheels for when there was the hand nag. And the hand nag required you to somehow put some torque on the steering wheel. Okay? And they would cheat that so they could sleep or whatever it is they were doing. All right, that was the point. It's just, it's not really cool. And if you were to get in an accident, you're still at fault. Okay, anyway. Like I said, I don't recommend anybody do this. And to be fair, when I went back and looked at the video, oh, it was starting to say pay attention. But then I must have looked up and it went away. Yeah, to do that properly, I really need to have a camera focused on my face. And I have another camera, I just don't want to set it up. What? Yes, if you go on that video and demand that we test it, I can do that. I do have the equipment to pull that off. And speaking of such things, I just plugged in my iPad, so I've revived my iPad.
Turn right onto Farm to Market 1431.
Yeah, I don't use my iPad, which means that was a waste of money, but I mean, I was trying it out.
Now turn right onto Farm to Market 1431.
Yes, it's time. It probably is about time to follow up and make some changes in my wireless plan. Oh, yes. Speaking of, why are you waiting? Now, see, that pickup was nice. He didn't come up. He just said, okay, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're taking forever to get over, but I'm going to wait for you to get over. Yeah, Mr. FST, what are you doing? Oh. They have an exit for that person to get into, so they don't have to make a hard right. Right? And that's a place where FSD's been lately, has been like, oh, I'll signal a right turn. Well, why are you signaling a right turn here? We're not going that way. This guy's stuck on the wrong side of the street? I guess he is. But, I mean, there's so much traffic here, dude. Okay, so we're going to turn in whatever this is right here. Kettering. Okay. Not exactly a place to park here, but it's off the main road. Okay, trips. 17.3 miles, 29 minutes. 2 or 4.45 watt hours per mile. All right, I'll be back in just a little bit. Think. What are we doing up here? Essentially U-turn. Okay. Let's get going. All right, so there is actually 2 school zone signs. And the second one, the best explanation I can come up with is
Turn left onto Byfield Drive.
they're trying to let the people know on this street when they come out, they're in the school zone. Okay. I think that's what they're trying to do. Makes sense. I don't know. Whatever. Unfortunately, FST's reading it as his own sign. Oh, this is the blue line. Okay. I mean, it's just curious. I mean, no reasonable person is going to be expecting you to come to us to slow down to 30 there. Oh, look, they got a 20 sign over here. Over there it's 30 and over here it's 20?
Left onto South Baghdad Road.
Yeah, he slowed it down to 20. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I think we can go. Switched to 45 as soon as it came out on the street. How come you can't do that on research? I don't know. Okay, anyway. We are Penn State? Is that what that means? Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Back on task. Okay, welcome back, guys. So we try to negotiate this traffic. Look out for that Lexus. Whoa, you were going to go. What happened? You got upset about this Honda Fit? Is that what it is? Yep, it's a Fit. Pow. Here, let me help you out with that. Okay, so he's in the middle of shifting lanes, and all of a sudden he goes like, oh, maybe I shouldn't. You're already in the lane. Too late. Anyway, whatever. Peace and harmony. Yes, like I said, FSD is not perfect. All of a sudden, with just 2 days ago, it suddenly got like, oh, I'm scared. Scared of what? Are you afraid that if you commit to being in the lane and you increase speed to keep going, you're going to get hit? So somehow somebody convinced you that it's better to go halfway than suddenly shudder and stop? No, that's not better. In fact, that's far worse. But whatever, peace and harmony. It's those moments like that. Although we could have just rode it out. It would have been just fine. Just, it's embarrassing, it's frustrating, but
in 500 feet, your destination.
We would have got over eventually. What are you doing? He almost went there. He almost turned left into the steakhouse. Almost. No cigar, but almost. What is this guy doing? I'm just playing around.
Destination is on the right.
That's a handicap spot. Okay. He didn't take the open handicap spot. Okay, I guess we're going to take that spot there, next to that truck. But he wants to prove something, so he's going to back into it, which means he's going to take longer. Okay, but you know what? Not bad. Okay, trips, 11.1 miles, 21 minutes, 195.2 watt hours per mile. It's been coming down since we come over here. Total trip so far is 31.1 miles, 6.2 kilowatt hours. 199.5 watt hours per mile. All right, that part's pretty good. Coming out of Walmart, he just got really tentative, and so we had to wait for it. There was groups of cars coming. There was actually an open spot to some extent, but there was a semi dump truck coming up, and FSD, oh, I'm scared to eat. So we didn't go in front of him. We ended up following for a while. Why? And he was going slower. He's carrying a load apparently. But whatever. I mean, he's doing it on his own terms, so that part's good. He actually was doing fairly good until he got right up here on almost the breaker. He was about to switch into the outside lane of 3, and there's a Mercedes coming up behind him, and all of a sudden he's going, oh, I'm too scared of that Mercedes. And he started going back. I hit the brake, FSD off, move him over into the lane, and hit FSD back on. Send a message saying there's no point in being halfway into the lane. Right? Just do it smoothly, just move over and go. Okay, whatever. Yes, that was more of a driver choice than the FSD fault. I mean, whatever. It's definitely true. It's definitely to the point where FSD has suddenly gotten more tentative. I don't know. What was the other thing? What did he do? Oh, coming in the driveway to go up to 24-hour. For some reason, he looked at the steakhouse driveway and thought about going there. So all of a sudden, FSD's ability to figure out where the spotting is from the navigation, he doesn't seem to quite have it anymore. I don't know if they've removed something or if they just kind of dumbed him down. And it doesn't matter. It's not cool, man. But other than that, he's doing pretty good. Okay, onward upward charge. Okay, welcome aboard, guys. Nobody's coming. Press the button. Or touch the button, all right? Nice little workout, other than I'm more tired than normal, but okay. So the good news
In
is
500 feet, turn right onto Research Boulevard.
Opar Ray has received and installed the holiday update. So Yahoo. So I should be able to do
Now turn right onto Research Boulevard.
light show when I get home. Well, we're gonna go to Walmart first, but okay. Yeah. I'm not sure this is a great place for stopping, but maybe you can see. Okay, after this car. Yep, sounds good.
In 500 feet, make a U-turn to stay on Research Boulevard. Now make a U-turn to stay on Research Boulevard.
Man, those cookies are good. Worked out. It never ceases to amaze me how many cars I see parked here at Costco, waiting in line to buy gas. Oh, I do have a cookie in there, don't I? Whatever, peace and harmony. What I didn't do was get peanuts into the car so they'd be available for times like these. What? What do y'all want? Oh. Alright, so one of my friends just texted me saying that another friend, her husband died. So kind of sad.
In 500 feet, take the US 183 north ramp on the left. Now take the US 183 north ramp on the left.
Don't road race them. Just get over now. See, that Chevy's kind of like, yeah, I think I'm going to go. And there he goes. He is going to go faster. Yeah.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto West Whitestone Boulevard.
Who's honking and why? I don't know. There is a Toyota behind me, but I don't think he's honking at me. He's too far away. Okay.
Now turn left onto West Whitestone Boulevard.
1794. Oops, the light turned red on it. I got a car behind me too. Man.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Welton
Oh,
Way.
and he'd come too. I'll probably forget that, but. Too many things on my shopping list and they're spilling out of my ears.
Now turn right onto Welton Way. In 500 feet, turn left, then bear right. Now turn left. Now bear right.
Okay, no progress up there on our future EV charger. Oh wow, they brought a bunch of stuff
Now
out.
your destination is on the left.
New bicycles. You are going to go this way. Okay.
Now
Awesome.
bear right.
No, we're stopped. Okay, 11.7 miles, 23 minutes, 190.2 watt hours per mile. Yes, sir. And we're at 198.2 on the overall. Okay, FSD wise, no. I mean, if I were to publish the long format, you would hear me at places saying, you know, you could do this, knowing that FSD has his own mind made up. Or sometimes it's like after I say it, then all of a sudden he says, "Oh yeah, I can do that." That's the way it looks, but he's already knowing what he wants to do, despite what I tell him. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. All right, welcome back, guys. Sorry, I'm just looking at this like he wants me to go the wrong way up the street. But anyway, peace and harmony. Ding ding. Yeah, there you go. That is the right way to go. All right, okie dokie. Oh, yes, my microphone is attached. Okay. Or connected. It's hooked up. All right, put on accelerator, push him up a little bit. He was going to wait for that car that just came up to the stop sign when we're already at the stop sign. Okay, give it a little accelerator, push him along. And again, push him along. Okay. Now hopefully he can figure out the rest of it.
In 500 feet, turn right onto West Whitestone Boulevard.
Yeah, the reason for pushing him along is I don't have any patience.
Now turn right onto West Whitestone Boulevard.
There are times that, no, I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait for him to figure it out. Just go already. See, it's 68 outside. Air conditioning temperature is 69. So 704.8 for what? 0.2 of a mile? Oh, here comes a fire truck. Wow, that's a shiny new truck, isn't it? Okay, and FSD says you're done. Not sure where that car is going, but okay. Here's the bad news. You don't want to follow a fire truck. If he's going the same way you're going. He just turned off his sirens. So maybe there's some good news ahead. You really need to get left. No, we're not going down Baghdad, are we? Hey, welcome back. Let's check Mr. QT over here. Because he's going to be even lower, I think. Yes. No, wait, what? It's 219.9. 219.9 for regular unleaded. Okay. Mr. Pickup here you can't wait. Oh, my poor pickup, I can't go slow. Okay, I'm gonna go fast. Accelerate hard. Okay, welcome back, guys.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto American Drive.
Oh,
Now
okay,
turn
you're
left
going to
onto
go to American.
Drive.
Are you done experimenting, maybe? Welcome to American.
In 500 feet, turn
America!
left onto Rosa Avenue.
Right? So Robbie Layton, they have
Now
that.
turn left onto Santa Rosa
They have a
Avenue.
T-shirt that says America. Oh, that's too bad. If that school bus had gone in front of us, we might get a red light down here. Stop light.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Oh, those deers are roaming.
Now your destination is on the left.
Yeah. Oh, just close enough, huh? Okay, trips. Or trips. Distance 17.6 miles, 42 minutes, 172.3 watt hours per mile. Once we started rolling downhill. The total trip today is 60.4 miles, 11.5 kilowatt hours used. Average energy is 190.9 watt hours per mile. And for those of you who didn't ask, total distance on 14.2, 619.4, total distance with FSD on, or self-driving, 614.3. So now it's about 5 miles. I mean, it's just the way it is. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, I should say, sorry, not sorry. Because I'm not really sorry. It's just the way it is. All right. So FSD-wise, there are a few places where I was really aggravated with FSD. There's at least one place where FSD initiated the lane change, but then backed out of it. Human driver foot on the foot on the brake, FSD off, moved the car. I think that happened twice. Okay, I'm not sure, I don't remember exactly, but that's what I sort of remember. It was a couple of times we just, FSD went, oh, hey. So several times he did like halfway or a third of the way into the other lane and then came back. Why? If you're not going to go, then don't act like you're going to go. Don't turn on your turn signal. Right? It's confusing to people if you turn on your turn signal and then you back out of it. And if they listen to my video, they're going to say, well, he chickened out. And that'd be true. You chickened out. Okay. So anyway, there was a couple places where he went halfway, and I just took over and moved it. Right. One place there was a guy in a Ford pickup. Now, to be fair to FSD, he was a bit close, but he did make one of those wave signs, like go ahead and go in front of me. And once I got in front of him, he wasn't keeping up with me. I don't know. Although eventually, as I got stuck behind some slow traffic, he did power by. But when traffic wasn't an issue, he wasn't keeping up. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. So there's several times when he's turning on his turn signal, he's doing his lane, he's acting like he's doing a lane shift, and then he just chickens out. Okay? But if you ignore those instances, it was a pretty good drive. Okay? There was somewhere I had to take over. Was there somewhere I had to take over because it felt uncomfortable? I think it was. But anyway, I guess where I'm going to end up being is today's a B. Is he terrible? No. Is he great? No. I mean, most time he actually is. He's pretty good. Just sometimes he's not. And that's just embarrassing. Okay, there you go. Onward, upward charge.